エラーになりました。アンダーバー。配信を再開します。
Welcome back to our coverage of this PGA Tour event, already in progress. We're picking up on the first hole. Let's get going. That's a bit out of shape. Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Bit offline, that one. You're now into the lap of the golfing gods. Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie. Oh, almost went in. She played that nicely. This putt is of 9 feet.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Ooh. An opportunity to make a par here.
falling end over end. This putt's looking great.
So it'll be a par to start their round.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole play.
She's currently tied for 7th.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
They say trees are 90% air, but so are fly screens. Try hitting a ball through one of those. She didn't like that one, you could tell. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Now pace this off. She's looking around 185.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Birdied their last hole.
Second shot on the second. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. This shot from the first cut of rough. If she makes this, it'll be a good par. Oh, just missed. Putting for bogey here. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently at +1 for the tournament.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
The Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
She knew that wasn't going to be super tight, but she'll take it nevertheless, especially with a couple of putts from there.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
Oh, that's too bad. It's just about 3 feet away. Oh, that's a clutch par. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
Ooh, that almost went down. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. The 4th hole, the first of the par 3s on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3. Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
That's just inside the range. What's in front of them, Henny?
She looks focused, guys. 23-footer, I think she likes it. This putt to tie Justin Thomas.
Just didn't drop. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. And this one is for her par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 5th is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Oh, well done. 1 win is good, but 2 wins would be great. Oh, this is the stuff that gets the juices flowing. Driver off the deck.
Nicely done.
Sitting at +1, trying to crack into the top 10. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Well, this will be a big birdie here. A good putt to make. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Okay, time to return to the action. This putt is to move inside the all-important top 10. Oh, that's a nice line. And with that lovely play, they're now ahead of their rival. It's getting serious, isn't it? Our leader is Colin Morikawa, as we head to the next. The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick, ended up in the rough.
Few players in the history of the game have had a bigger impact so early in their career than Colin Morikawa, Rich. Some comparisons go as close to Tiger Woods.
As they should be currently right now with what he has done in the game so far in his young career. He's come out each and every week and put pressure on every single player because of his ball striking and because they know that there's no weaknesses in his game other than sometimes the putter. But when you hit it as good as he does, you're bound to make a putt now and again. And each and every week when he shows up, players on the driving range are looking at him going, okay, he's here. I got to have my A game.
Certainly feels like sky's the limit for Colin Morikawa.
2 major championships under his belt right now. Surely more in his future.
Playing their 4th shot. Just a couple back from our leader. Seven feet to the cup.
Try and keep that scorecard a little less dirty. This is for bogey.
Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Playing from around 150 yards here, just 3 strokes back. This one needs to kick left. Yeah, that was a safe play. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Ah, yes.
Yeah, golf clap. Really good. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them. That's disappointing. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Well hold. And stepping up the standings after that effort. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
And this player seems to not be too intimidated having Justin Thomas in their group today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
They're in the bunker. Got a chance to get up and down. Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard. Oh, so close. Putting for a par here. Yeah, we'll take that. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Not bad. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Oh, that's well played, and a chance for birdie here at the 9th. Trying to get back to even par with this putt. Was on a good line. An opportunity to make their par. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Rich, how are we looking after 9?
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Quality shot, that one. Now just 1 over par. Currently tied for 7th position. Going with the 7.
Club up. I like this play.
Great shot. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. Looking better.
Fair effort, that. Good birdie. It also moves her into the top 5 for the tournament. And that'll move her back to even par.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Here we have the second shot into the 11th. That was wonderfully done. And here we are with the third shot.
Next shot, straight back into the teeth of the wind.
That's not the outcome they were after.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
こんにちは絵文字。やってますね。こうさん、こんにちはです。P アクセントナブラアクセント P。はい、楽しくプレイしています。
Tracking for the par. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard.
Looking great now.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Certainly good at making the birdies, but let's avoid those bogeys.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 155.
Going with the 8-iron here. Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Ooh, right by the hole. And back to the play, shall we? Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. That was a gallant attempt. That'll sting a bit. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par.
Well, the good thing about making bogeys is it gives you a chance to bounce back at the next. Yeah, not much to sweat there. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely... I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Opting for the 5-wood. Uh-oh, this one's airmailing the green. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
She needs this to save par. Oh, that's frustrating. And this one will be for bogey.
Down it goes, but that's back-to-back bogeys. Time to lift.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. now playing a little defensively.
Sitting at 2 over for the event.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Oh, sensational. She striped that.
エラーになりました。アンダーバー。配信を再開します。
Second shot here on the 14th hole.
こんにちは絵文字。やってますね。こうさん。こんにちはです。P アクセントナブラアクセント P。はい、楽しくプレイしています。うんうん。
Getting ready to play their third. 4 strokes off the lead. Just 6 feet between her and the hole.
They've got this putt to pull ahead of Justin Thomas. This group rivalry could get interesting.
This looks good. And with that putt, she's bounced back immediately from the drop shot at the last. And she'll move into the top 10 with that effort. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Sitting at a couple of shots over par. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Opting for the 5-iron. That's a little wayward.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
That's a well-played chip shot there.
Such soft hands.
This is a par putt. And the putt drops now 1 over, heading down the stretch.
And Brooke Henderson currently in the lead here.
Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees and all sorts of trouble.
Needs to make a move soon.
That dog will hunt.
Playing from around 160 yards. 4 shots behind our leader. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Just needs this one to kick right.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
Good chance to move to even par if they can make this putt.
She's got a great look at birdie here.
Okay, steady now. Just a 4-footer remaining. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
He's eyeing this up and he's pleased with what he's seeing. This is sitting nicely. Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot, plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Playing within their comfort zone there. And this putt to move into the top 5.
5-0回に1回くらいです。わら。
Just didn't drop. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
2%.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. That's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel.
Let's take a look at the current standings. Oh, Canada! Brooke Henderson leads this tournament.
The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit. And this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill. But if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot. Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
This one from about 160 yards out. 5 strokes behind our leader. Going with the 7.
That's definitely left of the green.
She didn't hit her best shot there, I'm pretty sure of that.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Well, you like the look of those hands.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And this putt for a final score of 72. And with that, that closes out this event for this player. Well, unfortunately, not able to secure back-to-back victories here, but you've got to be impressed with the performance overall.
I'm very impressed with how this player battled, trying to get that back-to-back win, coming up a little bit shy, nothing to hang your head about.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Valero Texas Open. Today's coverage is about to kick off. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth.
Hi,
and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I am very pleased to be covering this particular featured group because there's a fresh rivalry developing. I smell rivalry in the air. It's going to provide some great entertainment to both the spectators and us this week.
Yeah, that's right, Henny. It looks like they're trying to beat Colin Morikawa this week. That's a brave call in anyone's books, but I'm pretty sure we're going to see some extra fireworks today.
Oh, I mean, beating Colin Morikawa, it's a tall order. He does everything right. He is the poster boy of tour, not just for his excellent looks, but the way that he stripes that golf ball, the way he holds his putts. Short game is unbeatable. It's a really tall order.
I think he's got a golden eye too. 007, watch out. Colin Morikawa's coming for you.
なるほどです。P アンダーバー P。
Going and going and going.
TPC San Antonio, Rich, is one of the stern tests on the PGA Tour, and you get an examination right out of the gates.
Second shot on this golf course, Luke, is one of the most difficult on this golf course. A deep bunker out to the right. The green runs away on the right-hand side. A tiny target for sure with the second shots.
グリーンによく似てるコースですね、絵文字。ですね。
Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do. And from the green side rough here.
やってしまいました。わら。あるある9。あるあるわら。
And this putt coming up for her par. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Putting now for a bogey. And unfortunately, it's going to be a drop shot to begin the day.
Starting off with a bogey at first, not tragic. You got a lot of holes to make it up. Let's see how they deal with it going forward.
Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
straightaway for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
わら。
Might get caught up in the brush here. That's an awful error.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
That's a good-looking shot there. You know, the Valero Texas Open is such a hugely popular and famous event in this great state of Texas. I know as a proud Texan, Beamer, this was one you wanted to win at some stage in your life. You get the cowboy boots for winning here, but TPC San Antonio, it really sorts out the players, doesn't it?
It does that and possibly more, Luke. I have to say that coming to this tournament, since its inception here at TPC San Antonio, I was a little dumbfounded on exactly how to play it because there was danger everywhere. It's just one of these golf courses where it's relentless, where you just don't feel like you stand on any particular shot and feel like it's easy. Like you can breathe easily and go ahead and let it go. Maybe on one or two holes, but that's about it. There is danger seemingly everywhere, especially off the tee around this golf course. Most notably, the 9th hole, where one player hit his first shot to the right, and then it stayed right, and then stayed right, and then all added up to a 16. So there you go. I think that's the highest score ever recorded at a PGA Tour event as well, a 16. Where? At TPC San Antonio.
Time now for the 4th shot. She's got this to save par here. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Sitting at 1 over for the day.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
This one is chewing fiber.
Wow, was that any good?
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
And they'll tap this in for birdie.
プレですね。キラキラ、わら。
That's a great play at a great time because they've not only moved up the leaderboard, they've now moved one shot in front of their rival.
She's in a share of 6th position. The 4th is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Just one stroke back and right in it.
.夜更かしした甲斐がありました。わら。
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one's heading left, I think.
Looks like she overcompensated there.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a long day.
Oh, that one just missed the hole.
Yeah, good bunker shot there. Nothing left for the par.
This putt about 11 feet in distance.
.またです絵文字。こうさん、ありがとうございます。キラキラ、P、アクセント、ナブラアクセント、P。お疲れ様でした。ユーゴシス。
Oh, so close. And this next putt, it's for bogey. And down it goes. Let's head to the next.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Well, TPC San Antonio gives you a few chances to get after the golf course, Rich, and right here at the 5th, there's a decision to be made off the tee.
This is an excellent opportunity to be brave, knock it on with the driver. If you lay back with an iron, a very straightforward pitch, but I just don't see the players wanting to lay up.
Now, great rhythm on that swing. Second shot here on the 5th.
right by the hole.
Well, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of third spot.
She'll be happy with that. Lessens the sting of the bogey on the last.
Well, what a lovely boost. Into the top 5 she goes.
Colin Morikawa setting up his shot.
Oh, my God. That'll help make a big move. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4. A birdie is definitely makeable.
Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, she's looking at a little over 140 yards. All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. A lot on the line here. This putt for a share of top spot. Ooh. And a chance to move into a tie for second here. Now that's a mistake. How do you leave that short?
I hate to use the word choke, Luke, but that's exactly what happened there. A flat-out choke.
Putting for bogey. Just 2 shots back after that hole. The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the third hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area. It will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
Going with the hybrid. This one could take a little bounce to the left.
She's found the green on this approach. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Oh, almost went in. Trying to get to even par with this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
The old-fashioned hammer hands. That'll ruin any putter's stats. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
So far, so good.
She finds herself in a tie for 10th. Fortune favours the brave. Plenty of bravery here. Out comes the driver. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Sitting at 1 over in a share of 10th position. Is there anything classier than someone that could hit a driver off the deck? Wonderfully played. Getting ready to play their third.
Just 2 shots behind.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
If this putt drops, they'll pull in front of Colin Morikawa. Let's see if they can start applying some pressure.
Bit too heavy-handed there.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Looking good.
And in it goes for the par. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. The closing hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4.
Lovely, lovely rhythm.
Sitting at +1 in a share of 9th. Going with the 5-iron here.